Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Create Astral Modded Minecraft, where last time we had finally gotten around to making brass items, and we made some brass tunnels, I think, in the meantime. But I went ahead and started the deconstruction of our old uh, ore automation over here, and yeah, I got a little carried away because I already went ahead and put in the power things. I forgot to take out some other power things, but as you can see, the whole process of this bone meal is no longer running, really. It's out. You. It just, the bone meal's coming in here, and then it's just going back up and feeding the cycle. Yeah. But what I have done is I've put our drill here, and I've prepped for our crushing wheels to be put in. So that way, whenever we get the cobblestone generating here, it'll get crushed into gravel pretty much immediately. From gravel, and then it'll travel down into here to make sand, and then the sand will go here into the depot to make clay. And you might be wondering, well, how's this going to work? It does actually work like this. It's a little funky, and I didn't want to move the fan any more than I already had, so it's staying. It's staying like this just because I'm lazy. But I did make sure that it does work, so you don't have to worry. I just had to get some brass funnels on this side, because for some strange reason, well, it's not strange, I understand it, but it's dumb. I thought it was supposed to do this. If you put an andesite funnel on here, things will go in. And when you put another funnel on this side, they'll come out. But I thought they were supposed to process on here before they come out. No, they just run right through. It's basically in one ear, out the other. If you want to look at it like this is the head, that's an ear, and this is an ear. Yeah. So I need brass funnels. But I have to wait until I get some clay, because I don't think I have any, actually, yeah, I don't have any more ready to go. So let's get this bad boy all hooked up. So I got our lava from over there, and we're just gonna put it right here. Should probably put the crushing wheel in here first. That way the lava won't spill. And actually, let's put in our stair here. Do that, do that. Me, you. But you. Ooh. Oh well, no, I wouldn't. I won't get crushed if I'm standing right there, but if I stand on that and go into them, yeah, I'll get crushed. My items, like my leggings, my helmet, and all that, they'll lose all their durability. But we do this, and we should see we are making gravel. Of course, now that's gonna turn into flint, so we don't want that. What we want is sand. So boop, boop. We should now start getting sand if I just take this guy away. Oh, there's clay there. No, give me. Thank you. I forgot that crushing gravel. Does it actually give? Where'd the clay come from? You're weird. But so we put this on down here, and you can see the sand is just going through. Yeah, we don't want that. So we got to make sure to take out all the sand that came through. But now we should see. Where'd you come from? Wait. Does crushing? It comes from crushing tough. Hang on. Oh. Oh. Can you crush this? No. Okay. So there is a small percent chance of getting gravel, so that's why there is this big space here. It's gravel and clay. So we only need to filter out the gravel, because this coming through, why is there cobblestone there, sir? Oh, tons of cobblestone, apparently. Sir. we don't want cobblestone. I think I may need to slow down the drill because it's just spewing the cobblestone everywhere. But this is now working. It's working slowly because washing still is only a small percent chance, 25% chance. So at least 1 out of 4. But it is now working, and I guess I do need to filter out cobblestone. So let me go get... Actually, I have a barrel right here, so I should just be able to do this. And then you go back on the other side. Then I have brass funnels. So we do this, cobblestone, and flint, and it is still getting flung all the way over here. Okay. Let me see if I can't actually, like, plug this up, and if that'll stop the shooting of it all the way over. Ooh, I fell in a hole. But, yep, it's working. Looks like the cobble is no longer shooting all the way. Excuse me. But, yeah, this will make sure that any flint, Jesus, I forgot the name of it. Flint that comes through here will just go into there, and any gravel that somehow magically makes its way. Oh, I see I missed a piece of gravel. But yeah, that stuff will go in here, and it's all good. This is now technically... Sir! It's still... You can still see it kind of flinging. Okay, we've got more problems. Great. Let me sort this on out real quick. Alrighty, so I got this working about as well as I can without doing some major remodeling of it. So basically, with the cobblestone spitting out right there, it wasn't getting picked up by these guys for 2 reasons. One, I had them facing the wrong way. They need to be facing into the barrels, not out of the barrels. So yeah, that was on me, why they weren't picking it up. But also, as you can see, you saw that piece of cobblestone just shoot by. Yeah, so every now and again, one piece will just shoot by and completely miss. So I moved the cobblestone here, just in case. The flint coming from just ends up just fine. Although I think I need to move this one, or I think I should move this one to right here. Because as you can see, I had to do a little finagling right here because there is a 10% chance. Yeah, a 10% chance to get flint when you crush gravel, or yeah, when you crush gravel into sand. So for now, what I did was I just set a filter here so that it goes straight into the lava. And this has been working out quite well for a little bit. Long enough that we actually have been getting just a slight bit more. This is running again, so yes. So that's going to be about it for this project. I will finagle it a bit more later on, but that'll be when I want to up this. But next up, this stuff kind of away, I want to move on to more resource production because we are going to need it if we want to continue on. Because if we look up here in the quests, wrong one. At this wants us to be able to produce all these different items. Like the moon generator is easy, but we also need netherrack dust and silver, lapis. It wants us to do all that. So it was just kind of a matter of, you know, automating more resources. So I figured the easiest way to do that is to start setting up a line of it. Now I just got the bare bones minimum of it, and you can see I've torn into the little mountainside here a little bit. But this is what we're going to be producing en masse. We're going to be producing moonstone, which is very easy. We're going to be producing stone, which is easy, but then not easy. Then gravel, easy. Sand, easy. And cobbled deep slate, not as easy. So the moonstone actually is pretty easy to automate, because if we look, it's actually up in here, moonstone. Much like generating andesite, moonstone can be farmed by letting flowing lava touch water while above a moonstone. This wouldn't be helpful on its own, but now you can get crushed moonstone into moon sand and then wash. So yeah, we're just going to take a piece of moonstone back there, put a cobblestone generator above it. It'll create moonstone, it'll crush it, and then we can either keep it as moonstone gravel or moonstone cobblestone, or smelt it and turn it back into moonstone. So we got our choices there. This one for stone, it's simple but not simple, because we have to make a lava generator and then we have to cook this stone back into regular stone. The gravel, simple, we're already doing it over there, kind of. Shut up, phone. We'll have a cobblestone generator, it'll come through, it'll, we'll get the cobblestone, it'll turn into gravel, and then we're done. And then moving on to sand, it'll go cobblestone, gravel, sand, chest. And then this guy, cobbled deep slate, is actually going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, because if we look to create it, we need flint and gravel. So we're going to need gravel from crushing cobblestone. But then we're also going to have to... thought there was a more reliable way to make flint. We can crush tough, or we can wash gravel, but then again it's a 25% chance, and then 25 for iron, and we already have a ton of iron, so I'd probably just be deleting it. I wouldn't really want to put it together with that, because that's already overproducing. Like, that second chest over there is not full, but it's got a lot of iron in it, so we're good on iron. So we're just gonna have to figure out what to do, and it's really just gonna be a slow process to get the deep slate moved in. But I've already got this area kind of ready. I've gotta move this bad boy out the way, and let's get started on it. Okay, so I got a bit of work done, and it's not too terribly much, but it is a lot at the same time. I've gotten the stone, the gravel, and the sand all set up. I decided not to go with the moonstone. Ignore the fact that I'm not in my regular skin, having internet issues. Because really, the moonstone is only going to ever be used for making moon sand, which then is going to be used to make dash and then maybe cheese, because food. But yeah, this is all I'm really ever going to be using this for. I can use it for these, but at the same time, like, eh. But yeah, so I decided to take out the moonstone and just have it on its own kind of running system, probably kind of like over there with the copper and tin being auto. But let's show you what's going on here. So start with the stone, pretty easy. Just got a drilling into some cobblestone from a cobblestone generator. That goes into here, which will have a lava source right there. If I can just, do I have blocks on me? I don't have blocks on me. But either way, there'll be a lava source here, which will then cook the stone, and then we'll have this filter to only let regular stone go in here. And then this set right here down the middle, here's another cobblestone generator, which will then pop out here. The gravel will be made here, and then it goes into there. This next one was the issue. As you can kind of see, the wheels don't like being placed right next to each other, and I can't use one wheel for two different machines because they're spinning in two different directions. I probably could if I was sending it this way. So like if I had a wheel here and the belt was going that way, then I probably could use one wheel for 2 machines, but I want it all going this way, so. Instead, we have the 2 crushing wheels here. Had to do a little trick with the trapdoor so that the water doesn't flow right there. And here we got our second set and our other cobblestone generator. So the cobblestone will come in, turn to gravel, and then from gravel, it'll turn to sand and go on. But if I'm not mistaken, to make gravel through this guy, isn't there a 10% chance or so? Let's see. Yeah, see, when we do this, when we change the gravel into sand, there's the 10 and 5% chance of getting flint and clay. So that's why it's a good thing that we couldn't do stuff right here, because now I can separate that stuff out here. And if we get the flint, I can actually move that on to being to getting the cobbled deep slate area. Shut up, phone. And then the clay we can just kind of throw somewhere else. Oh my god, phone, shut up. So yeah, I just gotta bring power over here, and I'm thinking, oh my god, my phone. I'm so sorry about my phone. And it's just Snapchat being like, yeah. Okay, maybe it's not Snapchat ad. Maybe it's someone's actually messaging me. I need to look at that in a minute. But until then, I'm thinking of doing a boiler instead of doing a fan. Because if we look up in here, the boilers, yeah, they're kind of dope. But they require some other steps. Give me a minute. Well then, it's taken me just about over an hour to do what I was trying to explain earlier, which was set up a boiler to power all the machines that are going to be down here. And I've done that. Kind of looks like it's just the tree chopping machine, but it's a bit more than that. This is just where the start of the process is. So we need fuel for the boiler. So that's going to be the oak logs that are going to be turned into charcoal. So if we look, let me actually put a platform back in here real quick. These guys are going to come down here. They're going to go here. I've got some lava underneath it to cook these guys up into charcoal. Charcoal is then going to go over here into there. And we're going to use this bad boy, which is a new item, the mechanical arm, and it does exactly what you're seeing. It can take items and put them somewhere else. So I've got some blaze burners down here. I think I went overkill on the blaze burners, but so what's going to happen is the charcoal is going to come out here from this guy, and then it's going to feed into these blaze burners that fuel this boiler. Now this is a level 2 boiler, but that's only because we're not providing enough water or the size. The size needs to be a bit bigger in order for this to be a much better thing, but it is still generating quite a bit of stress, which we are then taking that stress and sending it down there, which goes into those guys. Haven't hooked it up yet because that's another ordeal, but I just wanted to come in and show you that this is what I've been doing for the last hour and a half, I think. Yeah, so pumping water into here, boiling it, turning it into steam. Yeah. This took a while, mainly because every time I would do one thing, I would run into some other little issue, or like the water had to set that up. Just starting this up took a minute, but now that it's set up, we are good and golden. So now I just got to take the power, which is right there, and hook up the belts, hook up the drills, and we'll be ready to go. So let me do that. All our belts are spinning, all our gears are spinning. The only thing left to spin are the drills, and those will be fairly easy to do because I got this one right here, just one simple click, easy setup. But then these two right here, I can just power these kind of like this, and then do this, and then do this. Actually, boop. And then we do this, flip you, and this, and hopefully I can flip you. Yes. All right, those guys are now working, and now I just got to do this guy. And I actually have to... He's going to be fun to kind of flip, actually, isn't he? Because I need gravel. Because I need to be able to see that side, and boop. He should now be running. He is. Cool. Now back on up here. And there we go. We should start seeing all of our products. I saw gravel. Did I say gravel? I don't know. Should I see... Huh. Oh. Duh. It's just making cobblestone at the moment because I forgot to put the filter on there. But we are getting gravel, and we should see sand and flint. I haven't put the filters on yet. But that's easy enough to do. I don't have any stone on me, so let me actually run and get that. So we've got all of those resources generating now. Now we can focus on the ancillary things, such as the cobbled deep slate, or just deep slate, doesn't really have to be cobbled, and then the desh production. So let me get that back. Now we should see this starting to cook. And come on, cook for me. I'm not too worried about this backing up. Oh. Hey, we're getting stone. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too worried about this backing up because if it's going to go into lava, it's going to go into lava. If not. But I got on there at the wrong time. We got some clay. We got plenty of sand now. Now we just got to start like doing things with the sand, like making, well, we're already making clay over there. That's fine. Glass, we need to make some soul sand so that we can make netherrack, and then that netherrack can then be used to, you can make netherrack. Oh, that's neat. Netherrack dust. What did you, oh, you make granite or cinder flowers. Yeah, that's neat, but that's also it's gonna be fun. But no, now we can start actually automating a few more resources like lapis and redstone, and where is the other stuff? Just a whole bunch of other stuff. Now we can actually start automating this. So let me take a look at the time on the video, and we'll see what the next project is. So, as I was looking around for things to do, I ended up stumbling into the quest book and kind of realizing there's a bunch of different ways that I can be going right now because of getting into the third section. And one of those ways is Tinker Construct. The other is Tech Reborn with power. You actually start generating power now, like not just stress, mechanical, kinetic stress capacity, that kind of stuff that I've been working with up till now. And there is also, you know, just the more generation of ores and things like that. So I've been kind of working on the Tinker's Construct, which starts with scoria, because I have to turn scoria into the nether grout and all that and work my way down through here. But in the meantime, while I've been kind of setting that up, I've also gone ahead and set up desh production and cheese production, because cheese is a byproduct as well. But also a byproduct is, you kind of saw it, basalt. I didn't realize that at first. I didn't read far enough, but yeah, basalt's a side product from generating moonstone. So yeah, when you do the moonstone stuff, you also have a chance to get basalt. So I had to kind of take that into account here whenever it went anywhere. So we're getting moonstone. is being turned into moon sand and then into cheese or desh. I've also kind of done a little bit of more fine tuning on some of these things, but in the end, I really just got to rip that guy out and basically rebuild all of this again, because this is generating enough lava, but it's also not generating enough lava. So yeah, there's that. And speaking of needing more lava, I've already set up 2 boilers before. I think one is actually over there, and then the other is... No, the one boiler's over there. Yeah. One boiler's down in here, and the other is up there with all the resources, which they've been gathering slowly over time. But I have also set up, you know, this guy for haunting, so now I have all 4 types of base cookings. But for lava, we're actually going to need a lot of lava. So that's what this little hole is for. And by little, I mean this big hole, because, yeah, I gotta fill this whole thing up with lava. And just that bit of lava down there is only about, like, 10 layers. I think that layer right there is the 10th layer. It's been going for a while, because this is my only source of lava generation, because lava takes a minute. And the only way to get it other than this way over here is through this fluid replicator and through superheated cobblestone. But we got to get fuel, which means blazing blood, which means blazes, which means going to the moon, and that's just annoying. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to generate lava right here to fill this pit up, and then we will have infinite lava to feed all of our boilers. Or, well, not really all of our boilers, to feed all of our blaze burners, because you can feed lava to blaze burners to get them cooking, and that works out great because then, you know, the boilers can run at max efficiency. So that's kind of what I'm working towards with the lava pit. Other than that, like I said, I'm working towards the Tinker's Construct stuff, but that's gonna take a minute. So I'm kind of just doing all the prep work for that, and I'll bring you back in when I've got pretty much everything all done. But yeah, didn't really expand much on this. I thought I was gonna have more things to be over here, but really this is all I need: stone, gravel, sand. Everything else is kind of as needed at the moment. So until I get my power generation, or stress generation, and actually, yeah, power generation going, it's just going to be slow, tedious grind work. But it's coming along, and I will bring you back in when I have everything kind of ready to show. But we're going to start off with Tinker's Construct next time. So that's actually going to be about it for me. Oh, wait, I didn't get to show you this yet. I've upgraded my equipment to brass because while I was digging the hole down there, I kind of encountered a cave or two, and the skeleton shot me and blew my helmet off. So I was just like, let's look for better armor. And so brass. But that's really all I've done, in other words. So yeah, but I want to thank you all for watching. I've been Dorkman191, and this has been Create Astral Modded Minecraft. Bye, y'all.